It's another beautiful morning here in Nagoya, Japan, and we're going to be doing something a little bit different, checking out this DC Exhibition. Now, this is not a Hot Toys or toy video, but it is related. We're going to be taking a look at the actual costumes, wardrobe, props, the source material of the toys. So it's going to be interesting. Be mentioning those things, but main thing is to actually take a look at this exhibition. Hey there, welcome to GemiiToys. Here we are once again, and as mentioned, this is not a toy video. This is a exhibition tour video, but please remember to subscribe if you haven't already, so you don't miss out on any future content coming up on the channel. So yeah, this exhibition, I recorded this a little while back, just didn't have time to get into making this video. Busy making that Mandalorian music showcase telling the story of Mandalorian with Hot Toys, so check it out if you haven't already. And yeah, so this is the entrance. The quality isn't so great. For some reason they only allowed me to record with my phone and not my GoPro, so that's kind of bizarre, but I'm grateful they allowed me to record it at least with my phone. So the first section is Superman, and we're going to be taking a look at all the costumes, and you saw the comics, illustrations. Try to cover everything as best I can here. I know at the beginning I went a little fast through there. There's a lot of people, so sorry about that, but you're going to get to see quite a bit here of Superman, Batman, Justice League, Wonder Woman, and such. I mean, basically, those are members of the Justice League. I don't know why I said them in that order, but we're starting with Superman. Pretty much started Detective Comics. That looks like 1/6 scale costume of Superman, old school. Looks like the Christopher Reeve, probably a prop for one of his flight scenes back in the day. And here we have the images of I want to say some series. I don't know, I didn't watch it, but I am a fan of Superman, but I don't go that far back. This is kind of nice images there. And here we have some wardrobe costumes of Superman. Christopher Reeve Superman. Definitely watched all those movies, so yeah, this you could say, I was born 1979, and yeah, this definitely is part of my childhood. I do remember watching the first Superman movie and quite impressed with how the effects were for the time. They're actually quite good, and I like the costumes too. Looks good. And then here we have a more recent version of Superman. I didn't care too much for that movie, but I thought the actor did okay. And there I saw the man himself. I think we're gonna see him here in a little bit. He actually made me a fan of Superman. As I mentioned, I did watch the Christopher Reeve movies, but even as a child, I don't know. I've always gone for a little more dark movies and not so much so pure. And I don't know. I'm a dark. I want to say I'm not so dark now, but especially as a child, that's why I was such a fan of Batman. But yeah, I mean, Zack Snyder definitely added darkness. His Superman is much more dark, and really enjoyed Man of Steel. So, each one of us here, we got our opinions. Opinions are like buttholes. Each one has got one. And speaking of, we're going to see there in a minute, but yeah. So, excuse my ignorance on Superman. I'm not so deep into the character. Like I said, I really got into Superman with, yeah, especially this version. This is the BVS costume. Looks real nice. I was surprised to see he's not as bulky as I thought. I mean, he's bulky, don't get me wrong. He's way bulkier than I've ever been, but not so bulky in comparison to, you know, like the Hot Toys. It just looks so bulky. Here we have the Man of Steel costume. I'm not sure which one I prefer. I really like them both. I really like this version of the suit of Superman. Like I said, that definitely made me a fan. And then I retroed back and really appreciated much more the Christopher Reeve version. These must be some props they use for shooting. Real nice. It looks like the house in Smallville. But yeah. Of course, you know, I'm thinking in comparison to the Hot Toys, what these look like. Yeah, these look much nicer. But, yeah, Hot Toys does a good job. Definitely very similar. Had those two figures, and the suit looks very similar. Like I said, just the Hot Toys is a little more bulky. The especially the BVS version, not so much the Man of Steel, but yes, this is definitely, I can talk about this a lot. Definitely can talk about Henry Cavill Superman. Really like this version, and I really hope we get to see more of him. He's just such a you know, such a great Superman in little words, you know. So hope we see more of that. Definitely my favorite Superman, followed by Christopher Reeve. Like I said, more of a pure version and nostalgic. So we're moving on to Batman here, and yeah, this is where the excitement really begins for me. Is I've been a Batman fan since I was a child. Michael Keaton turned me on to Batman, and yeah, that was 1989, I believe, and I was like 10. But this is the statue from The Dark Knight Rises. This is the actual statue at the end of Dark Knight Rises. In the memorial, I think it's a memorial statue, because supposedly, you know, he did sacrifice himself, but we never know if he actually survived or not. You know, Christopher Nolan likes to leave a big question mark, like Inception. Love his style, by the way. Love the Dark Knight movies. And boy, look at this. Got some Michael Keaton, Tim Burton Batman action. We're going to take a look at those in just a second. But I'm trying to cover everything here. Again, the show of Batman is before my time. I have seen quite a few episodes. I'm a big fan of Bruce Lee, and he made an appearance in one of the episodes. Yeah, in real life, you know, he would have completely whipped Batman, but it was a Batman show. So, without getting too sidetracked here, yeah, this is how Batman started for me. This is how I became a fan. Tim Burton version of Batman. So starting here with Jack Nicholson, Joker. Of course, I'm thinking the Hot Toys. They really nailed it. Hot Toys never made a figure of Oswald Cobblepot, the Penguin, but the suit would definitely look something like this. I love Batman Returns. I know, again, like I said, I especially when I was younger, like dark movies, so I do like Tim Burton. And of course, I like the Dark Knight Batman. But yeah, this is Batman Returns. Probably, I want to say one of the darkest DC movies. Pretty dark, especially for the time. And that's one of his penguins. These were actually, everything was used on set. These are all, you know, costumes. This costume here, this is from 1989 Batman, Michael Keaton, and of course he wore this one. So it's a little bit, you can see, it's old. You know, I'm talking 1989 here. He was a little short and stubby. I mean, I know Michael Keaton is a short guy, but you know, looked a little short and stubby. Not as much as a Penguin though, or even Jack Nicholson. But you know, yeah. Really interesting to see, and again, Hot Toys really nailed it. In fact, the Hot Toys looks better because, I don't know, I guess, it's an old suit, so in some ways the toy looks better, just more proportion. The body looks, but nothing like the real suit, of course, that was actually worn, on screen used, as they say. So all this stuff was on screen used. Here we have Catwoman. Unfortunately, Hot Toys never made a figure of Catwoman. I'd buy that in a second if they did. And as you can see here, the costume is it's old, 1992, I believe, Batman Returns. But such great memories. Just the pussy I've been looking for. That's a line from the movie, okay? That's an actual line from the movie. So yeah, great costume. So what else we got here? Lots of artwork and designs of the, I guess, sketches, I want to say. Oh, that was Max Schreck's nuclear plant. I remember that. Yeah. Such a great movie. I really like it. I know. Even as a kid, like I said, a lot of kids probably didn't like it, and I know that was some trouble for McDonald's. They wanted to sell toys, and it was such a dark, and many people call gross movie, but for me it's fantastic. Yeah, so following here, a movie I'm not such a fan of. I think this is from Batman Forever. Yeah. So yeah, of course, would be Batman Forever. This was not so bad. Of course, I prefer Michael Keaton, but yeah, not so bad. And yeah, then Mr. Freeze. I think this was, gosh, losing track here in my memory. Was this Batman and Robin or actually Batman Forever? I don't remember. I haven't seen them that many times. They're just not such great movies. Neither of the following the Tim Burton, Michael Keaton movies. Of course, I remember Arnold Schwarzenegger. There was Mr. Freeze, and Jim Carrey here is the Riddler. Looks nothing like Jim Carrey. I don't wonder why. And then Tommy Lee Jones. Yeah. And then, of course, I didn't mention Val Kilmer was Batman. So, yeah, I think this is from Batman Forever, I believe. The Val Kilmer version. Or was it? Again, excuse me if I don't remember. But then in the following one, Batman and Robin, we'll see in a minute. Played by George Clooney, the least favorite, I think, of people, including myself. Like I said, Val Kilmer, not so bad. But Michael Keaton, of course, for me, was the main guy. So, yeah, Poison Ivy. Yeah, that's right. There was Poison Ivy. That was definitely Batman and Robin, which was this version here. Well, it's kind of deteriorating there in the crotch. Oh, yeah, and those nipples. The bat nipples. Yeah. Well, it kind of looks like the actor. So this would be the George Clooney version with the nipples. Yeah. And then Robin, just remembered, Chris O'Donnell was playing Robin. So, and then we had Batgirl. I even forgot that. I don't remember which actress played the part of Batgirl. It's a blonde girl. I remember that. Yeah. I guess they didn't give her such bat nipples on her. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. Michael Schumacher's version here. Yeah. Schumacher. Anyways, just an interesting take. You know, they're kind of doing it a little more comical, like the old series of Batman. way before my time, but I enjoy that. It's that comedy Batman, cartoonish with a wham and pam and boom, and the shark repellent. I think it's an interesting take. So here we have more designs and comics, and sorry I don't go so much into showing these in detail, as that would take forever. No pun intended there. So moving on here to Batman Begins, the Nolan version, and here we're taking a look at the Tumbler. It was never actually called the Batmobile. This looks like it would be like 1/4 scale, but this was screen use. Like I mentioned, everything here is screen use. There's writing on each thing. There's like a plate that shows or says so. So needless to say, the detail, this is the actual thing. I'm not sure what this was used for. Batman Begins? Not sure. Let me know in the comments if you know. As well as this here. I guess I should have checked to read it. I'm being a bad tour guide here. I'm just, sharing my thoughts. You can just watch the images, listen to the music, and pay no attention to me, or, just hear what I say. Sometimes not. Tune out. So here we're moving on to the Joker. So some original designs of the Joker, Heath Ledger Joker. Yeah, so here we have all the masks. This is what the movie opens with all these guys wearing these masks, robbing the bank for the Dark Knight. And then you guys know which one the Joker is? Of course, easy to know, right? It's right the one in the middle where the plate is. And yes, this was screen used, as mentioned, by Heath Ledger. A legend, I want to say. Oh, here, I'm showing the plate. See, masks used in the Dark Knight. Yeah, it's one of my ultimate favorite Batman movies, that's for sure. And here we have the Bat Pod. Really like how this looks. Definitely my favorite, I want to say, motorcycle Batman uses anywhere that I've seen. So, yeah, this, I've always wanted to get a Hot Toy version of this, but, and like have Catwoman riding it, or, Batman, which, by the way, played by Christian Bale. I don't think I mentioned, for the Dark Knight trilogy, Batman Begins, Dark Knight, and Dark Knight Rises. So, here we're taking a look at the costumes, starting with Heath Ledger Joker. Look at even the shoes. Hot Toys really nailed that. I have the 2.0. I know Queen Studios is making their version of the Joker, updating it. I have the 2.0 Hot Toys DX11. It's pretty similar to this. Of course, the weathering on the jacket was lacking, and the material is a little different, but yeah, very similar. Even the tie, the shirt, the vest, just that weathering on the purple jacket. Never had a Batman Begins figure, either, though I do really like this suit. But yeah, very nice suit. A lot of people prefer this suit, and I can see why. It just screams more Batman than this one. At first, I gotta say, at first I didn't really like this suit, but it really grew on me, and now I really, really like it. And that's why I have the DX12 Hot Toys. It looks very similar. Just a little more shiny, because this one's kind of lost its shine from age. But, yeah. The cape, it's, yeah, it's that one, I want to call material. I forgot the name, but anyways. Here we have Bane. Hot Toys also made a Bane. Never hit that, but looks very similar to this. And the most recent DX that Hot Toys made definitely seems to look more accurate, especially those plates in the crotch area, just not as separate. I've noticed that the most recent, I want to say reissue, but it kind of is. I'm really happy with my DX12 though. So yeah, so that's Batman. Love this section of the exhibition. This is my favorite section, of course. It's my favorite character, all-time favorite character, along with Darth Vader. If I'm gonna say favorite villain, Darth Vader. If I'm gonna say favorite character, it's Batman. So we're gonna move on here to the next section. Some hand sanitizer there, but my hands are already clean, so I'm good. Got some old school comics here. Justice League America. Batman, Superman. Superpowers. These gotta be worth some money if they're being exhibited here. Sorry if I'm moving the camera around a little bit. You're a little sensitive to that. I'm just trying my best to just cover everything without moving. I did slow down this footage a little bit, so you know, get a better chance. But we're moving into the Snyderverse here. I really like the Snyderverse, and I hope it continues. Restore the Snyderverse, please. Yeah, definitely started, especially with Batman vs. Superman. I really started appreciating Zack Snyder's style, even though I had seen 300. This is the latest movie, The Batman. I did see it. I think it's a good movie. I don't think it's such a fantastic Batman movie, either though many of you, I'm sure, disagree, as many of you really like it. May grow on me with the second one. I thought he did a good job as Batman. It's just, I prefer Michael Keaton, I prefer Christian Bale, I prefer Batman Begins, you know. Starting as Batman, I like those. I like Batman Begins better. Batman Begins better. But here we have a version of Batman I really like as well, which is Ben Affleck. The Batflick. This is from Batman vs. Superman. Really enjoyed that movie. Many people didn't, so you know, again, difference in opinion just makes the world better. So, this is Frank Miller's Dark Knight, I think. Is it? Yeah, when he fights. Yeah, that fight actually happened in the comics, and he's wearing an armor. Batman is wearing a armor such as this suit right here. Look at that. Does that look menacing or what? If you were walking in a dark street and this guy showed up with this armor, I'd be freaking out. I mean, look at how menacing that looks. I'm a big fan of Zack Snyder's style, his designs, what he did. Really enjoyed Man of Steel, Batman vs. Superman, and of course Zack Snyder's Justice League. So this is a movie I enjoyed as well. Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. Yeah. Very dark movie too. Yeah. So here, looks like some green screen. But no, we're moving on here to this is still Snyderverse. So we're taking a look at the Joker. The Snyderverse Joker. Not such a big fan of that version of Joker. I did like him in Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League at the end better. But this is Suicide Squad, a movie I wasn't so into, personally. But I've seen it a couple times, and, you know, I enjoyed it. Harley Quinn, played by, what's her name? Margaret Robbie, is it? Yeah. That was from one of our more recent. I think that was what was the name of it? Birds of Prey, I think. Yeah. Oh, and this is more recent, even more recent one. Yeah. Harley Quinn. Yeah. So at the end there, I there's a lot to talk about here. We did see Peacemaker. There's actually a Peacemaker series. I haven't watched it yet, but I'll probably take a look at some point. But here we're taking a look at another of my favorites. Definitely with again, I keep bringing it up, but it's my opinion. Zack Snyder definitely made me a fan of Wonder Woman with BVS and Justice League. So yeah, I didn't watch Linda Carter play Wonder Woman. Of course, I retro back because I wanted to see it, but Gal Gadot is my Wonder Woman. I think she does great. Really, I actually enjoyed the first Wonder Woman movie. Not so much, 1984? Way, again, I like a little more dark. It was a little too corny for me. But I did like that golden armor suit. And here we have Linda Carter. Everything's got its time. Times change, tastes change, and definitely special effects evolve. 100%. I don't remember her wearing this version, but then I haven't seen a whole lot of Linda Carter playing Wonder Woman. Very interesting. We have some concepts, designs, sketches. Not sure which, but one of those. That's Wonder Woman's mother. Do know that. That's a nice image right there. Gal Gadot playing Wonder Woman. So, like I said, trying to show you guys everything as best I can. Trying to cover it with my phone. Oh yeah, there you go. That's that golden armor. It's just too bad the movie wasn't so great. Otherwise, I'd definitely pick up the toy for that. I really like the design. Reminds me of Saint Seiya. Yeah. So, Justice League. Is this Zack Snyder's Justice League or just Justice League? Because there is a difference. Got a little. You can pause that if you're curious to see what it says. Got Cyborg, played by Ray Fisher. And we got the Flash. He's in trouble now. Oh boy. I don't know what's going to happen with Flash. Or this version of the Flash, that is. There's the Justice League. Got Aquaman. Henry Cavill, of course. Ben Affleck. Gal Gadot. Jason Momoa is Aquaman. Yeah, this is okay for me too. Again, I like dark, what can I say? But Shazam. There should be an Aquaman 2 movie coming. That's another one that there's some drama behind the actors without getting into it. Some drama going on lately. So, I'm not sure what this is. Let's continue here. Got some more Justice League. Yeah, Justice League comics or designs. Looks like from back in the day. Flash. Again, I became a fan of the Flash with Justice League. Zack Snyder made me just appreciate more DC characters. I was just all about Batman. And speaking of, I love that ending of Batman Returns. So that's how we're gonna end this video. That's a great way to end it. So that ends the Nagoya, Japan exhibition, The Art of DC, The Dawn of Superheroes. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a little bit of variety in terms of content for the channel. And yeah, lots of content coming up. So as I always say, subscribe, like, and comment. Enjoy the path of collecting, and I'll catch you guys next time.